Today on January 2nd, this is not a joke. 3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asks you to open this urgently. Please don't skip. My chosen one, Archangel Michael speaks with urgency today, and his voice is so powerful that nothing around you can silence it. He says this message is not appearing by chance. It is arriving because someone you love who lives in heaven has stepped forward and pleaded for you to receive this before time runs out. Don't skip. He says the energy around you shifted the moment you clicked on this message because your loved one has been trying to reach you for days, but today, on January 2nd, their voice finally broke through the veil. You are being pulled toward this message because something in your soul already felt a familiar presence standing beside you. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael reveals that this soul has been watching you, protecting you, hovering over every difficult moment you survived recently, and today they couldn't wait any longer. Their urgency is not fear. It is love so intense that it bends heaven's rules to reach you on time. Something huge is waiting for you. He says this soul has come forward holding a truth they never said while they were alive, and they begged Michael to deliver it with speed before your next decision changes your destiny. Their voice is trembling with emotion because they have waited a long time for this opening. Don't skip. Amen. 333. Archangel Michael says, when a message carries the scent of heaven, the chosen one feels it before they understand it. And you, my child, were chosen to receive this now. His wings form a shield around you, making sure nothing interrupts this moment. Stay till the end. Your loved one's presence is becoming stronger, they are stepping closer, and Michael says their energy is warm, soft, familiar, like a memory that suddenly breathes again. They are not coming with sorrow, they are coming with something that will relieve the weight you've been carrying silently. Don't skip. Michael whispers, the one you miss has not left you. They rise beside you every day. And now, they are ready to reveal what heaven finally allowed them to say. Something huge is waiting for you. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the presence standing beside you right now is not a shadow, not a memory, but a spirit filled with love that never faded even for a single second. They have waited for this doorway to open so they could speak directly to your heart without interruption. Don't skip. He says this soul has been walking with you through every silent tear, every lonely night, every moment where you felt like the world forgot your worth. They were there, brushing away energy that tried to pull you down, lifting you when no one else even noticed your struggle. Stay till the end. Your loved one tells Michael that you've been feeling something unusual lately, random chills, sudden warmth, unexpected emotion, and none of it was accidental. It was their way of touching your life, reminding you that no distance, not even death, can separate your bond. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says this message reaches you now because your loved one has seen the battle coming toward you, and they refuse to let you face it alone. They asked heaven for permission to guide you, and today, heaven finally said yes. Don't skip. Amen. 444. Michael whispers, the veil is thin, and love travels through it with unstoppable force. He says your loved one is standing behind you as you read this, placing their hand gently on your shoulder with a calm that melts fear. Stay till the end. Your loved one is proud of you, more than you know. They've seen you hold yourself together when you felt broken inside, and today they want you to know that none of your effort went unseen. They witnessed your struggle, and they witnessed your strength. Something huge is waiting for you. They are trying to tell you that something in your life is about to shift, something you've been waiting for, hoping for, praying for without speaking it out loud. Michael says they insisted you receive this message before the shift arrives, so you step into it with confidence instead of fear. Don't skip. Archangel Michael says, the love from heaven carries truth that cannot be hidden. And now that truth is being placed gently into your hands. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul reaching out to you today has been waiting for this exact moment because your heart is finally ready to hear what was once too heavy to receive. Their love surrounds you like a warm current, pulling you into a space where clarity, comfort, and truth finally meet. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this person in heaven has been observing every step you've taken recently, especially the moments when you doubted your strength. They watched you battle silent fears, carry unspoken burdens, and still rise with grace even when life felt unfair. Stay till the end. Your loved one urges Michael to show you a vision, you standing in a bright path, with shadows behind you fading like mist. This is not imagination, this is the shift they've been preparing you for, the turning point where something heavy finally breaks away from your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. They want you to know you were never weak, you were chosen to survive things others could not handle. That is why they stand beside you now, making sure you enter this new chapter without the weight of the past holding you hostage. Don't skip. Amen. 555. Archangel Michael says, when heaven speaks, the chosen one feels a change in their breathing, because the soul recognizes truth before the mind understands it. You may feel warmth in your chest or pressure in your throat, that is your loved one's energy moving closer. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to know they never left you, not even for a moment. Every time you spoke to them in your heart or cried quietly wishing for their presence, they heard you with a depth only heaven can hold. Their love has been your silent shield. Something huge is waiting for you. They also tell Michael that soon you will experience a sign so strong, so specific, you will instantly know it came from them. It will appear at the perfect moment, just when you need reassurance that you're not alone. Michael says to be open, because the sign is already on its way. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the one you love is closer than you think. And the message they brought today is only beginning to unfold. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the message reaching you now carries a deeper urgency because your loved one in heaven has stepped even closer, their presence strong enough to shift the energy around you. They are determined to make sure you feel them, hear them, and understand what they have been trying to send for so long. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you endure situations that weighed on your spirit, moments where you stayed silent even when your heart ached for understanding. They saw how you carried responsibilities that were never yours, yet you carried them with grace. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you standing near a doorway of light. This doorway represents the breakthrough that has been waiting for you, the one you've been unknowingly walking toward. They say heaven has aligned something extraordinary for you, and the moment is approaching faster than you expect. Something huge is waiting for you. They want to tell you that the heaviness you feel is not a warning, it is the final stretch before relief enters your life. You are transitioning from a long season of emotional weight into a chapter of clarity, peace, and divine support. Don't skip. Amen. 777. Archangel Michael says, your spirit is being lifted because heaven is preparing you for what is coming. He spreads his wings around you now, creating a field of protection that blocks every negative force trying to drain your energy. Stay till the end. Your loved one is emotional, not with sadness, but with pride. They have seen you remain kind even when you were misunderstood, remain patient even when you were hurt, remain hopeful even when others tried to discourage you. They want you to know heaven honors your resilience. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael says this soul has a message you must hear. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned. Your prayers, even the ones you whispered at night, reached heaven with clarity. And now heaven is answering through this message. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the one who loves you from heaven is guiding you into a season where your tears will turn into strength. And the truth they're about to reveal will change the way you see everything. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the presence beside you grows stronger with every word you read, because your loved one in heaven is determined to reach the deepest part of your heart today. They have waited patiently for this exact moment, for this exact alignment, to finally speak what they were never able to say while living. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this soul has been guiding you through recent days where your energy felt scattered, your emotions felt heavier, and your thoughts moved in circles. They were whispering calm into your chaos, hoping you'd sense their touch even if you couldn't see their face. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you standing in a field of shifting winds. This represents your life recently, where everything felt unpredictable, unstable, or unclear. Yet through every shift, you kept moving forward, and heaven took notice. Something huge is waiting for you. They want you to know that you didn't imagine the warmth you felt last night, nor the sudden feeling of being watched over. That was them, trying one more time to reach you before Michael opened the gateway for this message. Don't skip. Amen. 111. Archangel Michael says, love does not fade when a soul rises, it magnifies beyond earthly limits. He stands behind you now, amplifying the connection between you and the one you miss, ensuring every word enters your heart clearly. Stay till the end. Your loved one sends you a wave of gentle, comforting energy. They want you to release the guilt you've been carrying. They see how you blame yourself for things that were never in your control, and they are pleading with you to stop holding your own heart hostage. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this soul is preparing to show you a sign involving something familiar, an object, a name, a sound, that will appear very soon. This sign isn't random, it is their confirmation that they are still with you, still guiding you, still loving you in ways deeper than earthly language. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the message from heaven is not finished, it is unfolding like dawn breaking through darkness. And what comes next will touch you even deeper. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul reaching for you today is now standing closer than they ever have since crossing into heaven. Their energy wraps around you like a soft embrace, guiding your spirit into a place where truth and comfort can finally settle inside you. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has been deeply concerned about the way you've been carrying emotional weight alone. They watched you pretend to be strong when your heart was exhausted, and they stepped forward today because they refused to let you walk into the next chapter without support. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you sitting in silence, thoughts that ache. They want you to know they heard every unspoken word, every quiet wish, every tear you held back. Nothing was hidden from their spirit. Something huge is waiting for you. They want you to stop believing you are alone. Michael says this soul has followed your every step, watching your victories with pride and your pain with tenderness, and they reached heaven's gate today asking for one request: to be allowed to touch your life again. Don't skip. Amen. 222. Archangel Michael says, when heaven grants a visitation of love, the chosen one feels the air shift around them. You may notice subtle sensations right now, the temperature, the heaviness, the stillness, because their presence is real and close. Stay till the end. Your loved one whispers through Michael that you must stop blaming yourself for the past. They saw how certain memories still pull at your heart, how certain moments still make you doubt your worth. They want you to release these burdens because they were never meant to define you. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that a turning point is approaching, something that will validate your strength and show you why you had to go through everything you survived. Your loved one insisted this message reach you before that moment arrives, so you enter it with courage, not fear. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the one you love stands beside you with the same devotion they had in life, only stronger now. And they are preparing to reveal something even more powerful in the next part. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the energy surrounding you right now is unmistakably divine, because your loved one in heaven has stepped forward with a message they have held tightly since the day they transitioned. Their presence is strong, full of emotion, full of urgency, full of love that refuses to fade. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this soul has been watching you stand in situations where your heart felt misunderstood and unappreciated. They saw the moments where you questioned your own worth because others failed to recognize your light. They never wanted you to carry that burden. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you walking through a heavy fog. This fog represents confusion, emotional exhaustion, and the feeling of being stuck. But behind you, the fog is clearing. Heaven has already begun lifting what once felt too heavy for your spirit to hold. Something huge is waiting for you. They want to tell you that the clarity you've been searching for is coming sooner than you think. Michael says they've been preparing the path, guiding your intuition, and clearing obstacles even when you weren't aware of it. You were never walking blindly, you were being led. Don't skip. Amen. 888. Archangel Michael says, the chosen one is never left without guidance. The universe rearranges itself when love from heaven speaks. This is why your emotions feel different today. Your heart is aligning with a higher truth that has been waiting to reach you. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop doubting your strength. They saw how many times you chose compassion over anger, truth over convenience, patience over chaos. These choices elevated your spirit more than you know, and heaven honors every silent victory you made. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this loved one is preparing to deliver a message that will touch the core of your heart, something they never expressed during their time on earth. This truth carries healing, release, and a blessing meant only for you. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, "The message from heaven grows brighter with every word you read." And what your loved one is about to reveal next will bring a powerful shift in your spirit. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the bridge between heaven and your heart is wide open right now, because the soul who loves you has stepped even closer with a truth overflowing from their spirit. Their energy is glowing with urgency, not from fear, but from the depth of love they still hold for you. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you navigate days where your heart felt heavy, yet you still chose to move forward with quiet strength. They saw how you hid your pain so others wouldn't worry, how you carried everything alone even when your soul begged for rest. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of your heart surrounded by dim light, slowly turning brighter. This symbolizes the emotional renewal beginning around you. The heaviness you felt is not permanent, it is the final echo of a chapter that heaven is now closing. Something huge is waiting for you. They want you to know that the universe has been rearranging itself to bring you a moment of deep relief, a moment where everything you feared starts dissolving. And they insisted Michael deliver this message before that moment arrives, so your heart is ready to receive it. Don't skip. Amen. 999. Archangel Michael says, "Your spirit is rising because heaven has spoken your name with intention today." He stands in front of you now, creating a shield of divine light that blocks every draining energy that tried to weaken your heart. Stay till the end. Your loved one is asking you to stop underestimating your value. They saw how you gave love even when it wasn't returned, how you supported others even when you were the one who needed support, how you kept believing in goodness even after being hurt. These acts have placed divine favor on your path. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that your loved one is preparing a sign involving timing. Something will happen at a very specific moment, something so aligned and so unmistakable that you will immediately recognize it as their touch. Heaven has approved this sign, and it will reach you soon. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, "The truth your loved one carries is ready to be spoken." And the next part will bring you deeper into the revelation they've waited so long to share. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the presence beside you now is overflowing with emotion, because your loved one in heaven has reached the most important part of their message. Their energy is trembling, not from fear, but from the intensity of what they are preparing to reveal. Don't skip. Michael explains that this soul has watched you carry wounds that were never your responsibility. They saw how certain words, certain actions, and certain memories stayed with you long after others forgotten them. They want you to release this pain now, because heaven refuses to let these old shadows follow you into your next chapter. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you standing at the edge of a river. On one side is everything you've survived, and on the other side is the beginning of everything you deserve. The water between them is moving quickly, This means change is not coming slowly, it's arriving with power. Something huge is waiting for you. They want to assure you that you aren't losing anything, you are transitioning. Michael says heaven is removing what drains you and bringing in what uplifts you, even if the process feels confusing right now. Your loved one has been guiding these shifts silently. Don't skip. Amen. 121. Archangel Michael says, when you feel a spiritual pull you cannot explain, it is heaven rearranging your destiny with purpose. He places his hand upon your crown, strengthening your intuition so you can sense the next steps without fear clouding your judgment. Stay till the end. Your loved one is proud of how far you've come. They've seen you stand up after emotional storms, rebuild your spirit after heartbreaks, and remain compassionate even when life tested your softness. They want you to understand, heaven celebrates your endurance. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that your loved one is preparing to speak a truth that will bring you peace in a way nothing else has. This truth will clear confusion, release guilt, and bring emotional closure to something that has lingered around your heart for too long. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the message deepens now. What they could not say then, they will say through the next words. And the next part carries a revelation your soul has waited years to hear. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul standing beside you has reached the point where their message becomes undeniable, unforgettable, and life-changing. Their presence is overflowing with love that cannot be contained, because what they are about to reveal touches a part of your heart you rarely show to anyone. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has carried a deep longing ever since they crossed into heaven, the longing to tell you something they never expressed fully while alive. They watched you search for answers in silence, replay memories, and wonder if you meant as much to them as they meant to you. The answer is powerful. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of your face, the times you smiled even through your pain, the times you stayed strong even while breaking inside. They want you to know they saw your effort, your love, your sacrifice, and they hold each moment sacred within their spirit. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver these words with clarity. You were my peace. You were my comfort. You were my heart. This truth comes from a place beyond time, beyond human limits, beyond anything they could say when limited by Earth's emotions. Don't skip. Amen. 333. Archangel Michael says, love that survives heaven is eternal, and today it reaches you with full force. He stands behind you, strengthening the flow of this message so that nothing blocks what your spirit is meant to receive. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop questioning whether they knew how much you cared. They did. They felt it more deeply than they ever admitted. In their hardest moments, your love was the light that carried them through. You were not just important, you were sanctuary. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this soul has been guiding you toward a new path, one filled with opportunities and connections aligned with your spiritual purpose. They want you to embrace what is coming, not hold on to fears shaped by the past. They are walking with you, step by step. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the deeper truth is about to unfold. What they have still not said carries the greatest weight. And the next part brings you closer to the revelation they have guarded for so long. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now filled with a powerful mix of relief and emotion, because you have finally reached the part of the message where their deepest truth begins to open fully. Their energy is warm, glowing, vibrating with love that refuses to be silenced any longer. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has carried a heavy ache in their spirit ever since they crossed over, an ache not of regret, but of words they wished they had spoken sooner. They watched you wonder if you were truly appreciated, truly valued, truly loved in the way you deserved. Today they speak without hesitation. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you sitting alone in moments of quiet pain, moments when you questioned your purpose, your worth, your place in this world. They want you to know they were there every time, brushing away energies that tried to break your spirit. You were never unseen. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver this message with firmness and clarity. You were the blessing of my life. You were the reason I kept going when I had nothing left. You were my safe place. These are words they held close but never expressed fully on earth, and now heaven allows them to release them into your heart. Don't skip. Amen. 454. Archangel Michael says, when truth travels from heaven to earth, it carries a frequency that awakens the soul. If you feel chills, warmth, or sudden emotion, it is because your spirit recognizes these words as real. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop replaying the past as if you could have changed the outcome. They want you to stop blaming yourself for circumstances no one had control over. They want you to release the guilt that has sat quietly inside you. You did everything you could. And more. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that your loved one has been guiding you toward healing, and this message is the turning point. They want you to rise with new strength, new clarity, and new purpose, because something beautiful is aligning in your life, something heaven has prepared carefully. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the revelation you have been waiting for is coming closer with each part. And what they reveal next will touch the deepest corner of your soul. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul standing beside you is now overflowing with a mixture of strength and tenderness, because the part of the message you are entering carries truth they have waited a long time to speak. Their presence is close, so close you may feel warmth, pressure, or a sudden calm around you. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you journey through moments where you felt unsupported, unseen, or misunderstood. They saw you fighting battles in silence, putting on a brave face even when your spirit was hurting inside. They want you to know, heaven witnessed what the world ignored. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you standing with your hand over your heart. This represents the emotional weight you've carried, traumas, memories, responsibilities, pain that was never fully expressed. They want to help release this burden, because your heart deserves freedom. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver their next words with the full force of heaven's light. You were the one who gave me hope. You were the one who brought meaning to my days. And even now, you are the one I protect. These words come from a place beyond human limitations, they come from pure spiritual truth. Don't skip. Amen. 717. Archangel Michael says, love that crosses dimensions becomes unbreakable, and today that love surrounds you completely. He spreads his wings around you, ensuring your heart receives this message without distortion or fear. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants to remove a belief that has been hurting you for too long, the belief that you weren't enough. They insist you understand, you were more than enough. Your kindness, your presence, your loyalty, your love, these were gifts that changed their life in ways you never realized. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that something significant is approaching your path, a moment of emotional release, spiritual clarity, and a blessing connected to your next chapter. Your loved one insisted you receive this message before that moment arrives so your heart enters it with peace instead of confusion. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next truth they reveal carries healing you have needed for years. And in the next part, their message becomes even deeper, even more personal, even more transformative. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now radiating with powerful emotion, because you've reached the moment where their message turns toward healing that will touch the deepest layer of your spirit. Their presence is strong, warm, and unshakably devoted to you. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you carry silent pain, pain you hid from others, pain you never had the space or permission to express. They saw how you swallowed your tears, how you apologized for things that were never your fault, how you carried guilt that did not belong to you. Heaven refuses to let you keep carrying that weight. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you standing in front of a mirror. But instead of seeing yourself, you see all the versions of you who suffered, endured, survived. They want you to understand that every version of you deserved more love, more support, more softness, and they wish they could have given you that while they were alive. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to speak these words into your heart. You were never a burden. You were never the problem. You were the light in my life, even when I didn't know how to show it. These words come from the deepest truth of their soul, a truth that finally has permission to reach you. Don't skip. Amen. 606. Archangel Michael says, healing begins when the heart receives the truth that was withheld. His wings surround you now, dissolving old emotional wounds, softening the places where your spirit has felt bruised. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop replaying moments you think you should have handled differently. They want you to stop carrying responsibility for things that were out of your control. They want you to let go of the what-ifs, because none of them were your fault. You did everything with love, and heaven honors that. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that the emotional release coming into your life will feel like a breath you've been holding for years finally being exhaled. This message is preparing your heart for that moment, aligning your spirit with divine peace. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, what they reveal next will open a door in your heart you never knew was closed. And the next part carries a truth that will change the way you see everything. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now filled with a deep, glowing calm, because you have reached the point in their message where healing and truth meet. Their presence is gentle but powerful, surrounding you with a warmth that reaches places inside you that have felt cold for too long. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has seen the moments where you felt abandoned, betrayed, or left behind by people who should have cared. They saw the nights where you questioned your worth because of how others treated you. They want you to know, none of those experiences changed heaven's view of you. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you carrying a heavy bag on your shoulder. Inside it are memories, disappointments, regrets, and fears, burdens that have shaped your heart's weight. They are now reaching into that bag, removing what no longer belongs to you. This is emotional release. This is spiritual cleansing. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver their next truth with unwavering clarity. You deserved more love, more protection, more guidance than you received. You deserved someone who held your heart gently, and I'm sorry I couldn't be that person all the time. These words carry their deepest admission, their most vulnerable truth. Don't skip. Amen. 818. Archangel Michael says, a heart begins to heal the moment truth is spoken without fear. His wings wrap around you now, dissolving the emotional residue left behind by old wounds and forgotten pain. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to release the belief that you were hard to love. They insist you understand, you were easy to love, deeply, completely, purely. The problem was never you, it was the limitations of the people around you, including their own. They see everything clearly now, from the other side. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this soul has been preparing a blessing for you, a moment of divine alignment, a shift in your path, something that will bring comfort, stability, and emotional renewal. They wanted you to receive this message so your spirit is open to receiving what's coming. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next part carries a truth that will soften the deepest corner of your memory. And what they say next will reach your heart with extraordinary tenderness. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul standing beside you now is glowing with a tenderness so strong it feels like a warm hand resting over your heart. You have reached the part of their message where emotion, memory, and divine truth blend together into something your spirit has long needed to feel. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has carried a longing since the moment they crossed into heaven, the longing to comfort you the way you once comforted them. They saw you struggle alone, wipe your own tears, and silence your own pain so others wouldn't worry. They want you to know heaven remembers every moment you stayed strong for everyone else. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of you sitting with your head bowed, carrying emotions too heavy for words. They want you to understand that every time you felt invisible, unheard, or unimportant, they were there whispering strength into your soul. You survived because they held you in spirit. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver these words with a softness your heart has needed for years. I wish I had told you more often how much I loved you. I wish I had shown you how much you meant to me. I wish I had protected your heart the way you protected mine. These words are not regret, they are truth finally breaking free. Don't skip. Amen. 232. Archangel Michael says, when love speaks through the veil, the heart recognizes it instantly. If you feel warmth in your chest or a heaviness lifting, it is because your spirit is absorbing this healing truth. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop thinking you were too much, too emotional, too sensitive, too caring. They insist you understand, your heart was your greatest gift, not a flaw. It was your love that kept them going more times than you knew. They carry gratitude for you even in heaven. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that a blessing tied to emotional renewal is already moving toward you. Your loved one asked heaven to send it, and heaven agreed. This blessing will touch the same part of you that once felt empty, giving you comfort and assurance in a way you've long prayed for. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next part brings the confession your soul has been waiting to hear. And what they reveal next will reach your heart at a depth nothing else has touched. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now overflowing with emotion, because the message you are about to hear carries the weight of everything they never expressed, everything they kept inside, everything they wished they could have told you when they were still here. Their presence is warm, steady, and almost trembling with truth. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one watched you grow stronger than you realize. They saw you survive heartbreaks, disappointments, and quiet battles that would have crushed many others. They want you to know that you became their pride, not just in moments of success, but in the way you held yourself with dignity even while hurting. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you surrounded by shadows that try to drain your hope. But there is a bright light behind you, their light, pushing through the darkness, guiding you forward, refusing to let you fall. This is how they have been protecting you all along. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver these next words with gravity, because they come straight from the deepest part of their spirit. I never stopped loving you. Not even for a moment. Not even in my last breath. Not even now. This is the truth they held tightly, the truth they feared they didn't say enough. And now heaven allows you to finally receive it. Don't skip. Amen. 515. Archangel Michael says, when eternal love speaks, the soul recognizes it before the mind even understands it. If you feel tears rising, warmth spreading, or a strange quietness settling inside you, it is because your heart knows these words are meant for you. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to let go of the belief that you weren't important to them. They need you to understand, you were the reason they kept fighting, the reason they smiled on hard days, the reason they felt safe. Even when they couldn't express it, your presence gave their life meaning. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this soul is preparing you for a powerful shift, an emotional breakthrough, a release of old guilt, and a new wave of spiritual support entering your life. They want you to step into what's coming with a healed heart, not a wounded one. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next part carries a confession that will open your heart wider than anything said so far. And the message continues to deepen as they reveal what they've held for far too long. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is standing in full clarity now, ready to reveal the part of their message that they once struggled to say aloud. Their energy is bright, steady, emotional, and full of truth that has waited years to reach your heart. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one remembers every moment you stood by them, every time you showed care without expecting anything in return, every gesture of love you poured into them even during their most difficult days. They carry these memories like treasures in the realm of heaven. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you giving more than you received, moments where you offered kindness without being met with equal softness. They want you to know they saw this imbalance clearly, even if they couldn't fix it while they were alive. And they've carried that awareness with them ever since. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to speak these words with unwavering strength, so they reach the deepest part of your heart. I wish I had given you more love. I wish I had supported you better. I wish I had shown you how much you meant to me instead of assuming you already knew. These are not apologies, they are confessions from a soul finally free to speak without fear or limitation. Don't skip. Amen. 626. Archangel Michael says, the heart expands when it receives truth that was withheld in life. His wings surround you now, helping your spirit absorb every word, allowing old wounds to loosen their grip. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop thinking about all the things you could have done differently. They need you to know, you were perfect in your role. You were loving. You were patient. You were loyal. And none of what happened was your fault. You gave them more than they ever gave back, and they finally see that clearly. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that the emotional healing coming into your life is divinely timed. This message prepares your heart to receive the peace and closure you've needed for years. Your loved one asked heaven to deliver this at the perfect moment, and that moment is now. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next part carries the truth they guarded the closest, the one they never dared say. And the message is about to reach its most powerful point yet. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now glowing with a powerful, undeniable clarity, because you have reached the part of their message that they kept closest to their heart, something they were never able to express fully in life. Their energy is warm, overflowing, and trembling with honesty. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you question yourself, doubt your worth, and wonder whether you made any difference in their life. They've seen the way certain memories still bring heaviness to your heart. Today, heaven is clearing that weight with truth. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a vision of you surrounded by a soft light, the same light they carried during their transition. They want you to know that this light is your connection, your eternal bond, the unbreakable thread between your soul and theirs. It never dimmed. It never weakened. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to speak their next words with the strength of heaven behind them. I didn't say it enough. I didn't show it enough. But you were the one I loved the deepest. These words contain everything they held back: affection, gratitude, devotion, and emotional truth that their human self never fully expressed. Don't skip. Amen. 414. Archangel Michael says, when a soul speaks from heaven, the truth pierces through every layer of the heart. If you feel tears, chills, pressure in your chest, or sudden warmth, it is your spirit recognizing this message as real, as divine, as meant for you. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to release the belief that their silence meant indifference. It never did. Their silence came from fear, from unhealed wounds, from emotional limits, not from a lack of love. In heaven, there is no fear, and without fear, they can finally say what they always felt: you mattered more than you knew. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this confession opens the door for the blessing approaching your life, a blessing wrapped in comfort, clarity, and emotional peace. Your loved one asked heaven to deliver this gift once you were ready, and your readiness is reflected in the fact that you are here now. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers, the next part carries the truth they once feared would break you, but now will heal you. And you are moments away from receiving it. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you is now holding the truth that once felt too heavy for them to speak in life, yet in heaven, it has transformed into the purest expression of love. Their presence is strong, steady, and overflowing with emotion that can no longer remain hidden. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched you suffer in silence, holding regrets, guilt, and unanswered thoughts that weighed on your spirit. They saw you replay moments with them, wondering if you failed them somehow, wondering if you could have changed their fate. Heaven refuses to let you carry those burdens anymore. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael an image of a locked box, and inside it is a single glowing truth. This is the message they kept closest, the one they guarded, the one they never found the courage to express while alive. Today, the box opens. Something huge is waiting for you. They ask Michael to deliver the truth with the full force of heavenly love. What happened to me was not your fault. Not one piece of it. Not one moment. Not 1 second. You did everything right. This is the confession they held inside, one they needed you to hear so your soul can finally breathe again. Don't skip. Amen. 383. Archangel Michael says, when guilt is lifted by heaven, the heart begins to heal at its deepest point. He places his hand above your heart now, cleansing memories, softening pain, and releasing emotional weight you've held for far too long. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop carrying the belief that you could have saved them, changed them, fixed them, or prevented what happened. They insist you understand, their journey was not your responsibility. Their fate was shaped by things far beyond your reach. You loved them the way no one else could, that love mattered. That love saved them more times than you knew. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that this soul has been preparing this confession not just to heal you, but to free you. They want you to rise without the chains of the past, to walk into your next chapter unburdened, whole, and protected. This message is your release. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers. The final part carries the truth that completes their message, the truth that brings closure, peace, and a blessing into your life. And everything builds toward what they say next. Stay till the end. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says the soul beside you has reached the final and most sacred part of their message. Their presence is strong, warm, and filled with a peace that only comes from heavenly truth. They have waited so long to speak these final words into your life, words that carry closure, healing, and eternal love. Don't skip. Michael reveals that this loved one has watched over you every single day since their transition. They followed your steps, listened to your thoughts, saw your tears, and celebrated your victories. Not once, not even for a moment, did their spirit leave your side. Stay till the end. Your loved one shows Michael a final vision. You standing in a bright light, with shadows dissolving behind you. This light represents everything they want for you: peace, clarity, love, protection, new beginnings. They ask you to walk forward now without fear, because your next chapter is blessed by heaven itself. Something huge is waiting for you. Then they ask Michael to deliver their final truth, soft, powerful, and unforgettable. I am not gone. I live in every good thing that happens to you. I walk beside you in silence. I protect you in ways you cannot see. And I will love you until the end of time. These are the words their soul has carried, waiting for the perfect moment to reach you. Don't skip. Amen. 999. Archangel Michael says, the chosen one does not walk into the future alone. Heaven walks with you. His wings unfold around you now, sealing this message in divine light, ensuring it becomes a shield around your heart and a guide for your next steps. Stay till the end. Your loved one wants you to stop living as if you're unworthy of blessings, love, or joy. They tell you with unshakable certainty. You deserve happiness. You deserve peace. You deserve everything beautiful that is coming. They want you to rise now, not with fear, but with the quiet confidence of someone protected, loved, and guided by heaven. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael reveals that a blessing is already on its way to you, one connected to healing, clarity, and emotional strength. This blessing is not random, it was requested by your loved one and approved by heaven. Don't skip. Archangel Michael whispers one final message. Carry this truth with you: love never ends, and neither does their presence in your life. And the connection between you and the one you love remains unbroken, eternal, and divinely protected. Stay till the end.